You don't lose deals because of bad leads, and you don't lose people because of weak talent. You lose because of your triggers. Think about it. When was the last time you blew up at a team or shut down in a sales meeting or carried home a bunch of frustration? Was it really them? Or was it that invisible tripwire inside of you that as soon as it hit, boom, you lost it? The truth is, your greatest threat as a leader, it isn't your team, it isn't the market, and it isn't the OEM. It's the hidden triggers inside of you that destroy trust before you even know it happened. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room, Leadership Fire, 7 minutes, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. And today, we're going to reveal the trigger pattern. So let's dive in. Here's an essential truth for elite operators, that triggers are predictable and they follow a very specific pattern. It starts with a spark, something that sets you off. It could be a salesperson's body language, a tech that comes in late, or even a manager that doesn't follow through. Then you slide into your story and you start to create a narrative for yourself and for others. And you even go out and recruit people to your story. They don't get it. They're lazy. They don't care. It's never going to work out. Then from there, the pattern, you slide into blame. And now you start to attack their character instead of actually addressing the issue. And finally, in this incredibly predictable process, you armor up, you shut down, you get defensive, you stop being coachable yourself. And now trust is gone, momentum is gone, and culture, it takes a hit. That is what I call the trigger process. Think about this trigger process. You know this. You get triggered, then you start telling a story to yourself and others, then you blame everybody else, and finally you armor up because of those people. Think about your team. Their job isn't to solve your triggers. Their job is to show you your triggers. Your job is to solve your triggers. Yet so many of us walk around our entire lives trying to get people to behave in a way so we won't be triggered. And if finally we can get all 9 billion other people on the planet to stop doing the things that we don't like, then we won't be triggered. That is a recipe for disaster. The best leaders see triggers as gifts, because every time something lights you up emotionally, it's a mirror pointing back at you at the work that you need to do. Because until you own your patterns, they will absolutely own you. Paul and Stacy Marino, in their amazing book called The Missing Piece, they talk about triggers and how they operate and what they do. They use a beautiful metaphor that I'd like to share with you. Think of a trigger as like a collar or a leash that's on your neck, and it's just hanging down. And anytime you brush past someone in your life, they can just yank on that trigger. And people will spend unbelievable amounts of energy trying to get their families, their spouses, their children, their teams, their boss, and everyone to change, to quit pulling on the trigger. And they'll get upset, angry, mad, divorced, quit, change jobs in order to get people to stop yanking on the chain. Here's what I'm suggesting. It's your collar. It's your chain. Take the chain off. And we're going to spend all this week teaching you skills, tools, and frameworks so that you can take off those collars, get rid of those triggers so that the patterns don't own you. You own the patterns. So here's today's insight to action bridge. I'd like you to write down 3 things that trigger you, and you know what these are. It could be lateness. It could be sloppy work. It could be that one salesperson's attitude, but whatever it is, I want you to write those down. Whatever those triggers are, great. Don't try to fix them yet. All I want you to do is name them, because awareness is the first step in breaking the cycle. And then I want you to ask this question. Are your triggers running the dealership, or are you? You don't lose trust because of your people. You lose trust because of your triggers. And this week, we're going to dismantle the trigger trap one step at a time. And tomorrow, we're going to start with owning your triggers before they own you. But for today, follow through on the assignment. Write down those triggers. Start to notice, where do I have those collars that people can pull at any time and knock me off track? And as you do, go out today, stay focused, stay present, create some leadership fire, and I'll see you tomorrow on what may be one of the best weeks you will ever have in the War Room.